It started as just a game. No risks, no promises, no emotions. A way to feel something without losing control. But desire doesn't ask whether you're ready. It doesn't care about rules. And the moment they realized the game was controlling them, it was already too late. The idea came from boredom, not passion. They were both intelligent enough to believe they could handle it, experienced enough to think they knew where the line was. A game of honesty. That's what they called it. They would say the things they never said out loud, admit thoughts they usually buried, explore curiosity without consequence. No touching, no future, no feelings. Desire wasn't part of the agreement. At first, it felt almost therapeutic. She liked how direct he was, calm, observant, never pushing. He liked how sharp she was, self-aware, controlled, always choosing her words carefully. They talked late into the night, not about each other, but about themselves. Their fears, their limits, the versions of their lives that never happened. And because it was just a game, it felt safe. She noticed the shift slowly. The way she prepared for their conversations. The way she replayed them afterward, searching for meaning in his pauses. He noticed it too. The way her presence lingered even when she was gone. The way silence between messages felt heavier than it should. Still, neither said anything. Because naming it would give it power. The first sign of losing control came disguised as concern. "You seem distant today," she said casually. He laughed it off. But later, he wondered why her distance bothered him at all. Control had always been his strength. He built his life on it. And yet here he was, adjusting his schedule for a conversation that wasn't supposed to matter. Desire didn't arrive loudly. It crept in the familiarity, in the trust, in the way they began to understand each other without explanation. They stopped pretending it was random. The game evolved. The rules stayed the same, but the intention behind them changed. They began to test the boundaries without crossing them. Questions became more personal, silences more intimate. She felt powerful knowing she could affect him without touching him. He felt unsettled realizing how much she could. That's when desire began to take control. Not physically, psychologically. He started censoring himself, not to protect the rules, but to protect himself. She started noticing how much influence she had, and it frightened her. Because desire feels different when it's mutual. The night it tipped completely out of balance was quiet. No tension, no flirtation, just honesty stripped bare. "I don't think I'm winning this game anymore," she said. He knew exactly what she meant. Winning was never the point. Control was. And control was slipping. He wanted to stop. She wanted him to say he felt it too. Both wanted opposite things for the same reason. They were afraid. They talked in circles. About responsibility. About consequences. About whether wanting something automatically meant losing. The truth hovered between them, unspoken. Desire had already won. After that night, everything felt different. He became more guarded. She became more aware. Every word carried weight. Every silence felt intentional. The game stopped being exciting and started being exhausting. Because desire isn't just hunger, it's vulnerability. And vulnerability demands something in return. The breaking point came without drama. He told her they needed to end it. Not because it wasn't working, but because it was. She accepted it too quickly. Too calmly. That scared him more than anger ever could. They walked away pretending it was mutual. Pretending control had been restored. But desire doesn't disappear when you end the game. It changes shape. It follows you into other conversations, other relationships, other nights when sleep refuses to come. They never spoke again, but sometimes when she felt that familiar pull towards something dangerous, she thought of him. And sometimes when he felt the urge to control instead of feel, he remembered her. The game ended, but desire had already taken what it wanted. Some games are never meant to be played. Not because they're wrong, but because they reveal who we really are. If this story made you feel something, don't ignore it. Tap like, it tells YouTube this story deserves to be heard. Hit subscribe, because the next story might hit even closer to home. And before you leave, tell me in the comments, at what moment do you think it stopped being just a game?